In a reimagined world where giant fox half-rat creatures, 1,000 times larger than humans, suddenly emerged, chaos erupted worldwide. These monstrous beings with razor-sharp teeth and ferocious claws tore through cities, destructive and relentless, causing devastation on an unimaginable scale. The death toll soared to millions as the creatures decimated civilizations, with entire metropolitan areas reduced to ruins in mere hours. In the battle of humans versus these colossal hybrids, humanity faced near extinction, but advanced warfare technology and strategic alliances ultimately turned the tide, leaving many survivors to ponder if they would be able to rebuild or if the new world belonged to the monsters forever. In a reimagined world, humanity faced an unprecedented threat that changed everything overnight. Giant hybrids of half-rat, half-fox creatures, towering 1,000 times larger than humans, emerged from hidden underground lairs and devastated cities worldwide. Their fierce attacks left millions dead and civilizations in ruins within days of their arrival. These monstrous beings had razor-sharp claws, vicious teeth, and incredible speed, making them nearly impossible to escape from or fight against. The death toll skyrocketed to over 50 million within the first week alone. Major metropolises like New York, Tokyo, and London were reduced to smoldering rubble in brutal waves of destruction. Governments around the world scrambled to form defenses, but conventional armies proved useless against such colossal beasts. Airstrikes, tanks, and even nuclear options failed to slow their advance, only enraging them further. The hybrids seemed invincible, driven by an instinctual fury that no countermeasure could suppress. Civilizations crumbled and daily life turned to chaos as the survivors sought any refuge they could find. Cities were abandoned and humanity huddled in underground bunkers, praying for salvation. The world seemed on the brink of extinction, with ecosystems collapsing and economies shattered. Despite the devastation, pockets of resistance formed in remote areas untouched by the initial chaos. Scientists and military strategists desperately searched for ways to contain or eliminate the threat, but progress was slow. One question haunted everyone: would humanity survive this devastating assault? As the war raged on, it became clear that a direct confrontation was futile. The hybrids' sheer size and strength made them nearly unstoppable in combat. Humans relied on guerrilla tactics, attacking from the shadows and avoiding direct encounters whenever possible. Some hoped that the hybrids' dependence on their biology would be exploited. Perhaps a biological weapon could turn the tide. However, nothing had worked so far, and despair grew among the remaining survivors. Amid the chaos, rumors spread of a possible sanctuary deep within underground tunnels, safe from the giants' reach. A small group of survivors set out on a perilous journey to reach this refuge, risking everything. They faced constant danger both from the hybrids and collapsing structures around them. Every day was a fight for survival, each step bringing them closer to hope or disaster. Meanwhile, some scientists speculated that the hybrids' vulnerability lay in their overgrown vulnerabilities. Perhaps their size caused overheating or metabolic failures. This led to experimental tactics, including fire and extreme heat, to try and weaken their defenses. Despite these efforts, the hybrids kept advancing, unyielding and destructive. By now, most of Earth's major civilizations were unrecognizable, buildings reduced to ash and debris, landscapes flattened. The few remaining humans were scattered, living in fortress-like enclaves with limited hope of expansion or rescue. In this brutal new world, survival depended on adaptability, stealth, and luck. Some survivors even questioned whether humanity's resilience could outlast such monstrous foes, or if extinction was inevitable. As weeks turned into months, a strange phenomenon appeared. Smaller hybrid offspring started emerging from the ruins. This gave some scholars a glimmer of hope, suggesting that extinction might not be complete. Yet, the threat remained. As long as the giants were alive, humanity's future hung precariously in the balance. Would these smaller hybrids evolve into more formidable threats, or maybe even turn against their larger kin? The question still loomed: who would ultimately win this cosmic clash, the mighty half-rat, half-fox hybrids, or resilient humans fighting against insurmountable odds? In this brutal war, humans struggled to adapt, but their ingenuity and tenacity kept hope alive. Would you survive in a world where giants cast their long shadows over every city, every life? This nightmare scenario tested the limits of human resilience and the power of survival instincts, leaving us to wonder if we could truly endure such chaos.